Did you know that in Mushoku Tensei, Luke got Rudius and his friends hunted by monsters? While exploring the library labyrinth, Rudius, Luke, Ariel, and others searched for information on King Gani's free Najura. Perugius had tasked Ariel with identifying the most important quality of a king, claiming that Gani's possessed it. However, even with all the information they gathered on him, they struggled to find the answer. With help from the book-loving demon king who ruled the labyrinth, Rudius found a special book, not about Gani's, but still relevant. It was the diary of Derek Redbat, Ariel's servant who had died during the teleportation incident. According to Orsted's knowledge, Derek was originally supposed to help Ariel gain Perugius's support. Since he was gone, that responsibility had fallen to Rudius. At their campsite, Rudius handed the diary to Ariel, who became completely absorbed in reading it. When she finally finished and spoke to Rudius, she said with newfound resolve that she now knew the answer to Perugius's question. After they prepared for departure, Luke also went through the diary, and it left him in tears. Despite Derek's complaints about Luke's womanizing, the diary showed that Derek had expected great things from both Ariel and Luke in the future. But as the group was having a moment, some of the labyrinth's monsters gathered behind them. These were the Demon King's familiars, and they hadn't bothered the group until now, as they had followed the simple rules to avoid provoking them, which were to not steal or damage the books. But now, the monsters groaned in anger. It took Rudius a moment to realize why. Luke's tears had smudged the diary's ink, damaging the pages. Panicked, Luke apologized and tried wiping it with a handkerchief, but only made it worse, tearing the paper. More familiars emerged, and the monsters attacked, forcing the group to fight their way out. Rudius had hoped to thank the Demon King and apologize, but there was no chance now that the familiars had gone berserk. Slaughtering monsters and damaging more books, they made it out mostly unscathed. Rudius still saw this as a failure. If he ever needed to research something again, the library would no longer be an option. On the other hand, Ariel had found her answer, and despite being the man-god's apostle, Luke hadn't tried anything funny during their escape and had protected Ariel with his life.